everybody. I thought I'd make a quick video for all of you who are going to be completing the size or country heat challenge this month. I just want to start by saying that you need to give yourselves a pat on the back, a huge congratulations, because you said yes. You decided to make this self-loving commitment to yourself, and that is huge. You're like halfway there. Getting started is the hardest part. Saying yes is the hardest part. And so first tip to rocking your challenge is simply to recognize that you, my friend, are a vessel of sacred badassery, and you decided to commit to yourself. Next, tip number 2. Dive right into your challenge pack the second that you see it is at your doorstep, okay? One of the first things you're going to find in your challenge pack, your daily dose of dense superfood nutrition, Shakeology. You either ordered a 30-day supply in a bag, or maybe you got 24 sample packets in a box. Either way, regardless of which program you purchased, you are going to have Shakeology in your challenge pack. You're also going to have these fancy containers in your challenge pack if you purchase the Country Heat Challenge Pack. Unfortunately, they don't come with the size challenge pack, but you can still purchase them. If you are a customer, you can purchase them for $17.85, or if you're enrolled as a discount coach, you get that 25% discount, so you can get them for $13.39. Now, what the hell are these things? How do you use them? What is their purpose other than being fancy? Let me tell you. The green is for your vegetables. The purple is for your fruits. The red is for your proteins. The yellow is for your carbohydrates. The blue is for your healthy fats, so nuts, cheese, avocado, hummus, etc. And your orange container is for seeds and dressings and oils, okay? Now, let's talk a little bit about what that even means. Based on your nutrition plan, and we'll dive into that momentarily, you're going to be able to calculate your caloric deficit and figure out just how many times each day you can fill up each of these containers. So for example, on my meal plan, I can have 3 greens or 3 cups of veggies. I can have 2 cups or 2 purples of fruits a day. I can have 4 red containers of protein. I can have 2 yellow containers of carbohydrates, and I can have 1 container of healthy fats and 1 container of my seeds and my dressings, etc. So you have your fancy containers, you sort of know a little bit about like what they mean, but how do you use them and which foods go into them? Well, that's where your nutrition plan comes in. And in each challenge pack, whether you got the size challenge pack or the Country Heat challenge pack, you're going to have a nutrition guide or an eating plan. And it's going to tell you how to calculate your caloric deficit. You're going to be pointed in the direction of a table that looks like this, and you're going to find your caloric bracket to figure out how many times a day you can eat each of the containers. Well, not eat the containers, like you know what I mean. Then you're going to read up on which foods can go in each of the containers. I want you to know that the healthiest options are near the top of each list, whereas the less than favorable options are near the bottom of the list. So on this fruits page, for example, the foods that are higher in sugar are going to be towards the bottom. Not the best options, but still you can have them and you can put them in your containers, okay? In each nutrition guide, you're also going to get all kinds of really awesome ideas for different meals you can make, recipes, see? All different ideas for meals and Shakeology recipes. So this thing you're gonna wanna have all the time, okay? And you're in luck because you can also download a PDF of this eating plan onto your phone as long as you have the Beachbody On Demand app on your phone, okay? Please be sure to ask your coach about this. That way, you can have it right on your phone. You can pull it up wherever you are if you have any questions about which foods can go in the containers. Because let's be real, over the next 30 days, you're probably gonna be out of the grocery store or out to dinner, let's say. And you're gonna say, oh my goodness, like, is this allowed on my meal plan? And it's not really gonna come to you right away. And all you have to do is pull it up on your phone, double check, and if it is, you're golden. If it isn't, you need to make a different choice. Moving on. The next thing you're going to get in your challenge pack, your workouts. Now, what's so awesome about these workouts? No burpees, no weights, just like a whole shit ton of fun, and the only equipment required, your dancing shoes and your hair flips, okay? Now, what's not fun about that? Really? I mean, everybody loves to boogie. You're also going to get a workout calendar in your challenge pack. Simply put, all it's there for is to tell you what workout you're doing on each day of the week. So hang that thing up by your TV or by your laptop, whatever you're gonna be using to work out, so that when you go to press play, you know that you're pressing play on the right workout. So, tip number 3. Let's go back to that huge bag of Superfoods Nutrition that I showed you at the beginning of this video. Your job is to start drinking that Shakeology from the second you see it's on your doorstep. Every single day. Do not miss a day. I want to reiterate that, other diet plans, other nutrition plans, other fad diets even, the reason why they tend to fail so often is that you're cutting calories. And when you cut calories, you cut nutrition. But this is where Shakeology comes in. It is loaded with nutritious goodness, and it is literally everything that your body needs nutritionally in one shake a day, okay? It's not just a protein shake, you guys. I can't hammer home that statement enough. I mean, what other protein shake that you know of is going to contain your daily dose of vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, phytonutrients, adaptogen, herbs, 70 superfoods fairly sourced from all over the world, amino acids, right? It is a nutrition shake. Yes, it does contain 17 grams of protein, and it will count as one of your red containers. Keep that in mind. But this is a shake that is going to do so much more than keep you feeling full for longer. It's also going to provide you with immune support. It's going to provide you with digestive support. It's going to curb cravings. It's going to boost your energy. It's going to promote healthy blood sugar levels. It's going to clear brain fog. Your body is going to function optimally when you are drinking this shake. Guaranteed. Tip number 4, you gotta meal prep, okay? Now, this may sound really overwhelming, kind of scary, maybe not your thing, but don't fret. We are going to be sharing all kinds of nutrition tips and resources, everything from grocery list examples to how to make your grocery list to how to make your first menu, etc., etc. We are here for you 100%, especially in this department, because this is sort of where everybody lacks their confidence. People don't typically just meal prep all their life. It's not until they decide to make a healthy lifestyle change like this one that it becomes a part of their routine. And honestly, it becomes just that, a part of your routine. At the beginning, you're a little shaky with it. Maybe you're a little, I don't know if I can do this, but it's gonna become second nature the more you do it. I can promise you that. That being said, I also want to hit home the fact that not everybody preps one day a week for the whole week. I know for myself, I personally like to meal prep on Sunday evenings and Wednesday evenings because I find that my food stays fresher for longer and I'm not doing this crazy meal prep all in one night for the whole week. I like to break it up a little, and that for me is what works. But you need to figure out what works for you, and yeah, that may take a little trial and error. But that's what this journey is all about. It's about trying things, failing forward sometimes, and just trusting that no matter what, you're still moving forward, you're still making progress, and this commitment to yourself is going to work if you trust the process. Tip number 5, plan to prep your kitchen. What does that mean? It means get rid of all the shit in your kitchen, and that doesn't mean eat it all. That means see you never, toss it in the trash, my friends. Anything that is going to be seen as a temptation, anything that is like not on your meal plan and loaded with sugar or like is processed, it's gone. Next. Tip number 6, be an active participant in our challenge group, you guys. I can't say this enough. The support and accountability that you are going to be receiving in this group is one of a kind, okay? It's the number one reason why so many people fall off the wagon or don't stay the course is because they don't have that support and accountability. They don't have that one-on-one support from a coach. They don't have the accountability in a group setting. And this, my friends, is truly a gift. It's like the missing link, and we're handing it to you on a silver platter or in a blue container. So make sure that you check in every single day. Post your sweaty, sexy workout selfies, post your meals, post recipes, post daily motivation, share something that's going to be of value to the group, because if you don't, I might have to call you out. And you don't want Mama Lion to call you out. Lastly, but certainly not least, tip number 7, have patience with yourself. I just want to remind you that this is a journey. And with any journey, there are going to be bumps and twists and turns in the road. Sometimes you're going to fall flat on your face and you're going to be like, what just happened? And it's going to be like totally fine, because you have a coach, you have a community of people who are here to support you, even when you fail forward. And I just want to remind you that having patience with yourself is key. Practicing self-love is key. Understanding that maybe, this is hard for yourself is key. So please don't find yourself beating yourself up at any point in this journey. If you have moments like that, turn to your coach or turn to this community, and I can promise you, we will turn that around for you. That is what we are here for. And your job simply is to remember always in the back of your mind that getting started is hard. Starting a new program is hard. Making this commitment to yourself can be hard, but it's so worth it. You are worth it, and that is why you are here. So congratulations to you. Get excited. This is really, truly such an exciting time. And I, for one, am super proud of you for saying yes and pushing past your excuses and your fears. Let's get started.